everyone, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to do my makeup and I'm going to be using a bunch of new products that you all saw in my new makeup draw video. I will link that down below. I just showed you all of the new products that I've been buying recently and that I've been sent, and loads of you asked me to try them out. So that is what I'm doing today. I'm going to create a really fun look. I want to go for something with like a grey lip, which is a bit different, but yeah, we're just going to give it a go. So if you enjoy videos like this, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let's get on with it. So to start off with, I'm going to prime with my Urban Decay B6 spray, and then I'm going to move straight onto eyes. So I'm using this concealer as a primer and also kind of carving out my brows at the same time, just, you know, to get that general shape. And I'm going to be using my iconic brush just to blend this out. So concealers work as a really good eye primer if you don't actually have a primer, so that's what we're doing today. And then to get rid of any excess product to prevent creasing, I'm just going to blend it out and then apply some setting powder. So this powder wasn't a new product for me to try, so I'm just using my Laura Mercier one, that's why I didn't show it. So moving straight on to these shadows, so I'm using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm starting off with this really deep brown colour. Now this was so much more pigmented than I expected. I was like, whoa! So I'm kind of just starting to carve out the shape that I want to create, and then I'm going in with my blending brush and I'm just blending it all out. Next up, I'm using the deep purple shade from the palette, and I'm going in with a really light hand on the outer third of my lid. As you can see, it doesn't actually look that pigmented, but that's purely because I put barely any on my brush and I'm just kind of swiping it across and blending that in. I didn't want it to be too harsh, but I definitely wanted that purple colour there. And then I'm going in with this gorgeous shimmery colour, and I show you at the end which colours these actually are in the palette when I'm telling you kind of what I think about it, so don't panic that I'm not actually showing you what ones they are. To prime my face, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. Now this is supposed to be pore filling and it's got a bunch of really nice kind of oils in there. I believe it's argan oil and rosehip oil, so that's super cool. I picked this particular primer because I have quite a bit of texture on my face at the minute, so I wanted a nice base for my foundation, which is the Fresh Nude one from the Bodyshop. Now I haven't actually tried that many Bodyshop foundations before, so I wasn't too sure kind of what colour I was, so it is slightly off, so please ignore that, but this went on so nicely. I'm just applying it with my iconic brush. And then I'm using my Lasting Perfection Colour Correcting Concealer. This is the one in the lemon shade, and I'm also going to mix some concealer in with this as well. So I'm just using this to kind of highlight and cancel out the dark circles, and I'm using my Amazing Cosmetics Hydrate Concealer to then cover and conceal. So I'm trying to get like the best of both worlds, so I'm just applying this in a really, you know, pretty pattern, and then I'm going to blend this all out. Now this is my MAC Oval 6 brush, I believe. This is really good for getting in under your eyes. It's like one of my favourite brushes to use to blend out, and then I always go over the top with my beauty blender just to get rid of any excess product. Again, this just prevents any creasing. So to do my brows, I'm using my Too Faced brow pencil. This is like a brow definer, and I'm just going underneath my brows, over the top, just really going like kind of on the outside, and we're getting the shape, and then I'm going to be going in the middle of the brows and just filling it in to kind of get that solid look. And then I'm going over with my Gimme Brow just to fill in any extra sparse areas and just top them all off to set them. To bronze up my face, I'm using my Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer. Now, I wasn't too sure how I felt about this because obviously it's kind of half shimmery, half matte, but as you can see, it gave me a really nice glow. And then using my Nip and Fab contour kit to contour. Now, there's been so much hype over Nip and Fab over the past few weeks, so I was excited to try this out, and as you can see, it's worked really nicely. And then to highlight, using one of the new Too Faced highlighters. Now, this was so exciting for me. I used a bit of Fix Plus sprayed on my brush once I gathered the product, and I was applying this on the high points of my face using my Anastasia brush, and then this Zoeva brush here as well, and of course on my Cupid's bow. So to set my face, I'm using my Urban Decay Chill Spray. This feels so good. And then I'm going to go on and finish off my eyes using my Collection Volume Max eyeliner. So this is really cool. Like, the fact that it was a kind of two-sided product was really exciting. So oh, I got it on my eye. That was like the saddest moment ever. But yeah, I'm just applying this onto curled lashes, and I just thought it was a really nice touch to line the eyes. And I'm going back in with some more eyeshadow underneath just to kind of tie everything up. To prime my lips, I'm using the Collection Primed and Ready Lip Primer, and then I'm using my Huda Beauty Silver Fox Liquid Lip. Now this, oh my goodness, I love the formula of these anyway, but this colour is so fun. Hi, so this is the final look, and I wanted to sit and talk you through what I thought of the products. So I wanted to do this a little bit differently and just do it as like a voiceover this time instead of like talking it through as I go, because I feel like them videos are so long. So yeah, let's just start with what I started off with. So the Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep and Primer Spray, loved it, felt really fresh, amazing, a really nice thing to start your makeup off with. On a similar note, the Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, again, it felt amazing to finish off with. My face feels really fresh, and yeah, again, I really liked this and would recommend both of those. So moving on to eyes, obviously I primed my eyes with just a concealer, so that wasn't really worth talking about, but this palette, I was not sure. So I went to the launch of this palette in LA. It was amazing and I just haven't touched it. It's one of them ones that has so many different options, but like I just wasn't sure where to go with it. So I was gonna do like a really cool tone look with these colours here originally, and then I realised that I've literally just done a video like that with my Decay Naked Basics. So Naked Ultimate Basics, sorry. So I wanted to have a bit of a play. So I started off with this really dark brown colour. It was so much more pigmented than I assumed. I was a bit like, whoa. That was amazing just to kind of carve out the shape that I wanted. And then I went in with this colour here. So like I said, I was going to stay away. Then I was like, no, let's just go like purple. So I did that colour in like the outer third. And then this beautiful colour here could not be ignored. This is called Luscious, I think. Amazing. So kind of shimmery but in a beautiful way. Almost more like a highlighter than an eyeshadow. Like I would use this as a highlighter on my face. It's got that amazing kind of reflect to it. So of course I had to use that one. So that's in like the inner third, and then I put the purple underneath again, and I could not be happy with this palette. And I'm not one for peach smelling things, but this smells amazing. So yes, 100% recommend this one. For eyeliner and mascara, I use this combo. This is the Collection Volume Max Mascara and Eyeliner. Now this intrigued me so much. My thoughts on it, so my lashes don't look too bad, but they're nothing amazing, and the brush was huge, and again the brush on the eyeliner was huge, so it wasn't the easiest to use, but I think it's given me a really black line, but the brushes on both ends were just so big. Like even the eyeliner brush was so thick, and I don't understand. So this is a miss for me, which is so sad. I don't think I'd recommend this one because I find things that are more precise a lot easier to use, and that's, yeah. Oh, so sad, because I thought this was going to be amazing, like such a good thing to travel with, but it didn't suit me, unfortunately. So onto my base, I primed with this bad boy. This is the Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. Now this felt so thick, like I put 2 pumps on my hand and I felt like I was having to like smudge it across my face. I mean, it's given me an amazing base and my foundation went on amazingly, I can't knock that. Especially as I've got loads of scabby bits on my face right now from like my freckles that I've had lasered. They're like really scabby, which is gross. So it says it's smoothing, it's got rosehip oil and argan oil in it, and it's pore perfecting, and I would agree with every single one of those statements. Next up onto foundation, I used one that I've never used before. This is the Bodyshop Fresh Nude Foundation in the shade Fiji Sand 026. I love this. It went on so nice. It was really, like, it feels quite hydrating, but it's not necessarily shimmery. It's just got a really nice kind of glow to it. Like my face looks really healthy, even though it looks really white right now. I don't know why I suddenly look really white. There we go. You can kind of see it better, but I am so happy with this, and I will be so using this again. And I'm not too sure how much it is, but I mean, Bodyshop products are usually really well priced. To conceal, I use these two. So I use the Lasting Perfection Colour Correcting Concealer and the Amazing Concealer, which is the Hydrate one from Amazing Cosmetics. And I mean, it's not done like the best job, but one thing that I am noticing is it's not going into my lines and it's not cakey. So for that, I would give them a thumbs up. And this one actually blended out so nicely. I find it quite hard to put the Lasting Perfection concealers under my eyes, but this went on really nicely. So if you're worried about that, it felt good. Bronzer, I use something new to me that's not necessarily new to everyone else. The Too Faced Sun Bunny Bronzer, and I think it looks really lovely. That's all I have to say on that one. It'll look good. To contour, I use this colour out, oh no, that colour out of the Nip and Fab contour palette, and it's quite light for my skin. But I mean, it's giving me a really nice contour. It blended out really nicely and it looks like a shadow, so I can't fault it. Although I just don't think I'd use any other colours in the palette. I mean, these ones aren't necessarily dark enough for me to bronze with. This is a highlighter, I think. Yeah, it's just they're a bit powdery for me, so that kind of sucks. I probably wouldn't recommend this palette, but then it was only my first impression. I could try all the other colours and be like, oh my gosh. So yeah, we'll wait to see for that one. My brow combo today was the Too Faced Chocolate Brownie eye definer, I guess we'll call it. Love it. So good. Oh my goodness. Eye definers, I usually find that I'm dragging across my eyebrow, but this one, you can be so light, and look, there's colour. It's not too thick and it's not too kind of intense, which I don't want, otherwise my brows look clumpy, but it's gone on so nicely, blended out so nicely as in when I brushed it out, and I love the colour. So this, if you've never tried this, which I hadn't, you have to try this. It's amazing. And then I went over the top with my Benefit Give Me Brow, which I've used this before, but this is the one in the new packaging, and it's as good as the one in the old packaging. I'm sure it's exactly the same formula. To highlight, I used this. This is the Too Faced Love Light highlighter, Blinded by the Light. That's this one, Blinded by the Light. And it's pretty much silver, which is why I wanted to use it, because I've got like a really cool tone look on. I mean, it didn't come out really intense to start off with, but then when I used a setting spray on the brush and did it, it's given this really glowy look. So I would say that if you want a highlighter that's not necessarily too intense, then these are great, but you can build it up, which is a plus. So, I mean, I still think this is really good, but it's just not as intense, sorry, as some of my other highlighters. And finally, we are whizzing through this, my lips. So to prime, I use the Collection Primed and Ready. This has made my liquid lipstick go on really nicely. It doesn't feel drying at all. So, and I had some like chapped lips. I really did. I didn't exfoliate them. I should have, but this has kind of combated that, so love that. And then on my lips, I have Silver Fox from Huda Beauty. Oh my goodness, I love it. This feels amazing. I love the Huda Beauty formula anyway. I think she has some fab products, especially the lashes and the lip products. So I haven't tried her highlighting palette yet. I really want to buy that. But yeah, this is amazing. Like I said, shade Silver Fox. It's such a unique colour. It is grey. And it works so well with this look, I think, and I could not be happier with it. So yeah, this is definitely a hit. I mean, most of these products I was so impressed with, which is so exciting. But then again, I guess they're from brands that like I really like Too Faced and Urban Decay and Huda Beauty and stuff. So yeah, but you know, I really hope this helped you find some products that you maybe want to give a go. A lot of these products you can go and try on in like Debenhams and stuff. They have Too Faced and Urban Decay in there. So yeah, if there's anything you want to go swatch, then go give it a go, or head to Boots and try all the collection bits. They usually have like tested out. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this. Again, if you did, please do give it a thumbs up. It really, really helps me out. I love to see what kind of videos you like, so I know what to do again and like, you know, what not to do. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!